Oh, hang on. Let me just turn on the lights for a sec. There we go. That's better. I thought everyone couldn't really see me all right, but yeah, different scene today, different behind the scenes today, because I've been a bit poorly and I didn't really want to sit on my desk today, so just thought, hey, let's just go with it. Hi, Jess. Hi. How are you? Are you doing good? Right, so bear with me for 1 second, Jess, because I am going to be sharing. And yes, you are the first, which is a new record. Woo, woo, woo. So I'm going to actually let everybody know what's going on the World Wide Web. So it's the first time I've done a live stream for a while. So it's going to be a little bit rusty after a little bit of time to time. Uh, yes. So now, forgive me if you could hear me typing. Normally, I type aggressively. So if you hear the I do apologize for that. Oh, oh, dear. There we go. There we go. I think that's probably what everyone's going to be doing at the moment. So, but yeah, I'm good, thanks. How about you? I'm okay, Jess. I'm okay. I'm just kind of down with a little bit of a cold. Well, I've already have a cold, so I'm trying to wrap myself up warm, especially since in Britain now, in Britain, we've had very nice weather, nearly up to 20 degrees, and somehow next week or this weekend, it's going to drop down to 0. Yeah. Welcome to global warming. Hi, Blue. How are you? Jess, what they did to the Titanic's Oh, yes, because on Discord we were talking about what did everyone do for Britannic's 100th anniversary. I don't really remember, but I think you did mention it in the chat, Jess. I think someone did a documentary, but I'm not too sure. But I know that for the Titanic's 100th anniversary, and this is the one I know so, so well because it was like a really special one for not just the Titanic community, but for me as well. Because when the 100th anniversary came out, I was the same age as Rose from the James Cameron film. So I remember that they did a re-release of the 97 movie in the cinemas, and then there were loads of various documentaries, especially on news reports, and then also they did a no, actually, there was a Titanic mini series on ITV, all 4 episodes, with the last one uploaded on the night of the sinking itself. I remember seeing that with my mum, and I thought that was really interesting. Still inaccurate, but really interesting in a way. Hello, historic ships. How are you today? Well, I think it's just you and me at the moment to the party. Now, I probably won't say like much at the minute, but we'll wait until everyone gets here because I don't think it will be too long. Oh, sorry. Let me excuse. So now, if you see me with some tissues, I do apologize because it's like what I said to Jess before. I've got a really bad cold at the minute, and I've only just come out of swimming and having a delicious, delicious spicy food. But if you see me like blowing and puffing, I do apologize, but I will do my best. But I was well enough to join, so that was okay. I'm good, thanks. Oh, I'm so glad, historic ships. How are you? Hello, hello. Not only you have to. Oh, Plo, how are you? Um, Jess says the Titanic's tragic twin sister, the Britannic disaster documentary is on YouTube. Oh, really? No way. Okay, I'll have to check it out in a minute. Oh dear. But yes, as you can tell by the title, today it's all about Britannic because next month, Britannic Month is coming up. And already on Discord, a lot of people are going crazy for Britannic Month. They have been talking about different topics, especially with the mines and the sinking. And there have been like video suggestions and ideas of what I should include for next month because I'm planning to go all big on Britannic month, especially since it's the first full year of the channel, and I haven't really done anything big for months. Well, apart from the Lusitania in August, that was the really big first big one I've ever done. But a lot of people really seem to enjoy that. But everyone just keeps saying, why don't you stick to some of the sinkings on the actual anniversary so everyone remembers? And that's what I'm doing with Britannic because I remember like last year, me and Jake did a presentation together on Britannic, which speaking of, if you haven't watched it yet, I will leave a link in the chat just in a minute. Now, you know me, I am so bad at trying to get everything quickly done as possible because you know me, I am not really the quicker upper. I'm also not a fixer upper. Let's just put it that way. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Yeah, I know. When I cough, I sound disgusting. But it's okay though. We'll get there. Hang on, I've actually got the link. So what I'll do is I'll send it in the chat now. There we go. And this is the Britannic video from last year. Um, so I'm wondering when Mr. Jake is going to arrive because he'll be really excited about this. And I don't know when DK and everyone's going to arrive, but yeah. So as well as that one, we were definitely going to be talking about loads of Britannic month and tonight's Q&A, it is about Britannic. So if you are up to scratch with everyone on Discord and if you know or observe some of the questions already from any person or just remember general knowledge, be prepared. Be prepared because there's going to be lots of tricky questions this time round. Some of them may be easy, some of them may be hard, but I'm not telling. And neither will DK actually, because he's the one that set them all up with the questions. Thank you, bestie. But yeah, it's just one of those things that does happen. Jake, where are you? Exactly. Where is Jake, Jess? Where is Jake? Captain Alex, hello. How are you? Sorry for being late. Oh, you are not late. Don't worry. This is just always say a captain is never late. Everyone else is simply early. Yeah, I stole it off from the Princess Diaries, but changed it from princess or queen to captain. I know. I'm gonna get copyright sued by Disney. Blue, are you sick? Yeah, I am actually Blue. I've come down with a cold, which I've had for a few days, but I've been swimming just to get some exercise, and I've had spicy food, so I'm feeling a little bit better than I was. Still under the weather, but well enough to do the live stream, so that's always good. We are talking about my princess. I will try my best to answer them. You were talking about your princess. Which princess was that? Um, Jess says many people don't like the gantry davits, but I like them. That makes the ship wear nice. Oh, okay. So why don't the people like the gantry davits? Does it make a ship look ugly? That's a really interesting statement, Jess. I never saw that actually. Britannic is my princess. Oh, Alex, that's so cute. Oh, Titanic musical to be a captain. Do you know what? I never heard the Titanic musical soundtrack yet, but I have a feeling I'm gonna probably listen to it in my spare time because there's a song I really want to listen to that's about Isidore and Ida Strauss. And I haven't seen the musical, but it's one of the things to do that I really want to watch as a whole if it goes round on tour because I'm actually really curious about that. But yeah, it definitely just yeah, I think it's just something that really good to actually do, really. And I don't really want to spoil too much or anything if I listen to the soundtrack, but I haven't seen a musical for a while, so who knows? Who knows? So what? I know, I'm so far behind. You mean the sun still? I think that is right, but again, I'm not too sure. I will have a look at it. Do you know what? I will have a look at it now while my memory serves. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted by YouTube, but we'll just play a little bit of it and then just see how it goes. Okay, so we'll play a little bit of that now. Adverts. Ugh, I hate adverts. Ugh. Does anyone else hate adverts or is it just me? And also, I do apologise if I speak a little bit strangely because of the cold. Anyway, let's hear it. Yes, Dad. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop that because I don't wanna get copyrighted. Oh, my heart's melting so, so much. I love it. I really love it. I have a quiz. How many people of the Britannic victims were lost at Oh, Jess, Jess, hold that thought, because that might be coming, so hold on. Still is one of my favourites in the musical. Do you know what, Plo? I have got to listen to the rest of it later. I mean, it really tugs on my heartstrings, and, oh, I just really love the story of Isidore and Ida Strauss. This is one of my favorite love stories as well as one of my favorite Titanic stories. And it's just so sad, but so romantic at the same time. I know I sound like a general romantic and I'm crazy, but it's just one of those things that you just listen to it and it tugs at your heartstrings. And I definitely think still did for me. So thanks, Flo. Thanks for the suggestion. Oh, Blue actually got that right. Blue, well done, you. Alex, some odd reason my favorite song from the Titanic musical is What a Wonderful Age. Yeah, coming from a guy who no longer loves Titanic. Oh, what a wonderful age. Is that a song that's mentioned at the beginning? That's quite an interesting title actually. I never thought of that. Interesting. Well, I just did send you a full version of the whole musical with a good video, good answers. Hello, you are amazing. Thank you so much. I will look at it once the live stream's over. That is the good thing to do on my list. Poe said it's in the in the dining saloon with Stuart Itches. Do you know what? I'm actually looking into history. Henry Itches, I think his name is, because I'm doing a documentary. I had to put it on pause at the moment because of the recent events that are going on in Jerusalem at the minute. And but I was gonna do like a video on Titanic's Jewish passengers, es- especially focusing on the ones that were in third class because I've actually expanded it a little bit more. But because of the recent events that are going on, I had to put the project on hold until like the events have calmed down. But if you know what I'm talking about, then yeah, you we don't have to mention it. But yeah, but if you won't, I probably won't go into it anyway. But if you know, then you'll probably understand why. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get back onto that. But in the meantime, we're just going to have to wait and see. And I'll get Britannic months over and done with, and then go back onto the Titanic projects because December and January, there's going to be a lot of Titanic videos, I think, because I've got so much that I've written and I need to catch up on. Plus, I've got to write a script for Christmas. And it's the anniversary of the Boston Tea Party, which I didn't know, but all my wonderful American friends did. So I'm gonna probably try and see what I can do. The research for it is really hard at the minute. It's really hard and difficult, and I don't know why. Stop talking about Titanic now. Jazz, you're so cheeky. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, maritime. How was lovely maritime history doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. How are you, maritime? I know I was very enthusiastic because we were awaiting for your presence and for your arrival, maritime. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. But I think there's going to be further competition between maritime and blue, especially during the trivia quiz. So Blue, Maritime, you're gonna have to go head to head again, but I don't want any cat fights. Meow. Definitely no cat fights. Alex goes, "Oh boy, here we go." I love it how Blue and Maritime just go head to head, really. Do you know what? I've been Maritime and Blue, I've been so cheeky because I was trying to message Sam the other day, Sam from Historic Travels, about the last quiz where you went head to head for the first time. It didn't really focus on that, but oh well, never mind. But this time round, depending on who wins, I think it's gonna be worth it. Absolutely. Jake, come, you must win, Jake. Oh, Jess, you actually cheering Jake on. Oh, bless you. Yes, Sam is in Japan at the minute. Oh, excuse me. So, for anyone that's coming in, I do apologize if I sound sniffly or coughing. I've just coming over a bad cold. So, and I am sick, yes, but I've done my best to survive and be on here today. So, true dedication. But back to Maritime History's comment. Yes, Sam is in Japan, but the pictures he sent in Japan, did anyone see the picture of the children's tricycle, I think? He posted it in his Discord server group because I didn't really get past it or know the history about it, but when I looked at the Discord server this morning, there was a picture of a children's cycle bike. Now, Sam didn't explain, or I didn't look who it was owned by or what year it was from, but apparently it had such a heartbreaking story. And when I saw the picture, my stomach dropped, and I thought, okay. So I didn't really go into much detail on it, but I had a feeling that it was going to be a sad story. But I'm going to probably catch up to that nearer the time, so that will be really good. But yeah. But, oh, coughing everywhere, spitting everywhere. Oh my goodness. Yep, so as well as Britannic Month, I've got an exciting announcement as well because also in the title, you guys are the very first people to know this, but I have created a sister channel to History Inside a Nutshell, and that sister channel is called Journey Through Time. Now, the reason why I wanted to do Journey Through Time no, not Journey Through Time, I beg your pardon. Journey Through the Ages. I beg your pardon. It was an old the one thing I learned was that from a different title. I had to change the title several times, and that was the second last one I came up with before the final title. So sorry about that. So Journey Through the Ages is the name of the new YouTube channel. And the story of this goes, now a lot of people have been requesting me to do non-maritime related videos on the History Inside the Nutshell server, but unfortunately, um, it was going to be a little bit tricky because everyone had different opinions to it, and I thought, okay, some of them were not going to work, and I did try to add a few non-maritime related videos, especially with the coronation in May, but from what I saw on the server, well, no, not on Surfer. From what I saw on the channel, they really didn't do well as much as the maritime videos. So I thought, what about doing a separate YouTube channel to focus only on non-maritime related content? And lo and behold, Journey Through the Ages was born. That and the first video will go up tomorrow, and it's a very appropriate time to do so because tomorrow is the anniversary of the Battle of Hastings, and I won't go into too much detail with that because have explained it in the very first video, even though it's a short one. But I will plan to do a very full in depth video of the Battle of Hastings, just probably around Christmas time, I think. And probably because William the Conqueror was crowned on Christmas Day in the same year following the battle. So I just thought, okay, it would be appropriate to include that. Not on Christmas Day though, because Christmas Day is a whole new different thing. But yeah, so this is what we'll go with. Now, there have been a few changes where I couldn't really fix some things, especially with the name, because apparently now, according onto YouTube, you have to, if you want to change titles, YouTube titles, oh, well, channel names rather, you have to wait 2 weeks before changing the name. And I thought, oh God, what am I gonna do about it? So it is under a different name at the moment, but once we get to next week, I will make sure to change that 100%. And excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. There we go, perfect. Oplo says, when will this Andrews and Smith video come out? Funny you should say that, but the Smith and Andrews video is going to come out, and I have opened my schedule because I'm putting everything together at the minute. Um, the Smith and Andrews video is coming. And I can never catch up on the stuff. It's coming up on the 23rd of this month. So it's not long to go now, probably a week to go or 2 weeks to go. But hopefully that will answer the question there, Plo. Because I know your illustrations are in the video as well. And I'm so excited to share the video with everybody because it was one of my favorite videos I've ever written the script about. And I knew that I really want it to be perfect. So yeah, so we definitely did that, and I think it was generally a fun and interesting video to research, but it was very complicated. But I love a challenge, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it come out, and I hope that you guys will enjoy it too. I'm sending torpedoes of prayers to you for your help. Oh, Alex, thank you so much. That's really sweet. Thank you. Oh, and Poe said Britannic, Olympic, Mauritania, and Aquitania did sail together. Yes, that's right, they did. And there's a video that I'm going to be doing for Britannic month, and it's a what if video, and that involves Britannic and the Aquitania. But this is based on my own personal opinions on what could have happened if the Britannic didn't sink. But I won't say what it is because I don't really want to spoil it for everybody. So I'm afraid you're gonna have to wait. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. On that day, the steamboat Willie GWP from Lego is also coming out. Is that tomorrow? Is it coming out? Oh, if it's tomorrow, I'm excited. I definitely really want to keep all the update on the gossip. 2:12 a.m. This is Plo. The last time Captain Smith and Thomas Andrews were seen alive, they were jumping on the port side bridge going on to water. Blue. I'm gonna catch you out there. Even though I did mention it, I've debunked it. But it was actually it will be explained in the video, but I'm just telling you as just a little bit of a clue, even though it's mentioned quite a lot, especially in the book On a Sea of Glass, it is completely debunked. Oh my goodness. Oh, Tony. Hi, Tony. How are you? I wonder who's anime. Yes, Tony. Now, I have to actually make an announcement. Tony, will you be all right if we share like news like between the two channels? but if say no if you don't want to, because I'm happy to do that. But yeah, so Tony put under the comment that who's animating Britannic. Now, Tony and I, we have been talking together. So Tony has an animation called TME, and I recommend to subscribe to the channel because um Tony is making a huge amount of progress on his animation at the moment. So, and his channel is definitely the one to check out. So, I would recommend subscribing to Tony's channel as well. And Tony and I have agreed to work together, well, to collaborate together, to do some animation on some ships. Now, it probably will be a longer while before like some of Tony's content will like come out really because sometimes life gets in the way, but he's got loads of brilliant stuff planned already for next year. And Tony, with your animation, I love it already, and I still do. So everything you do, I am really excited for. So that's the surprise. So T and me and History Inside a Nutshell are collaborating together. So that is amazing. Sat nav Dad, hello, how are you? I'm okay. It's just coming down with the cold, but I'm all right otherwise. Are you also making the video about George Pearman? It's on the list, Jess. It's on the list. Yeah. It takes a while to animate. Yeah, it does actually, because I know me and Jake were panicking about like some of the animated videos, but it I found out it does take quite a while actually. And especially when because you just wonder when it's not just you, Tony, it's all animators really, because you've got to imagine animators like Jack Gibson or HFX Studios. That's it. HFX Studios. They've got to do the amount of animation as well, and it doesn't really happen overnight. But yeah, I'm well, thanks. Plenty of libs that from cold will bok off. Well, I have tried that, but I haven't really done it. But the best cure for that at the minute, from what I find, is honey and lemon tea. That's the best way of tea. Here's Mr. Britannic himself. Here's Jake. Hello, Jake. How are you? Me and Jack are totally aren't working together. Oh yeah, definitely. But I know Tony, you and Jack have similar styles to each other, and do you know what? It's really cool because you can't really tell the difference between the two sometimes, but that's really, really good. Um, Casey, this is your first time here, isn't it? I don't think I've seen you before. So welcome to the live stream and welcome to History Inside a Nutshell. I would love another video on Violet Jessup and her personal life. You know what, Casey? I have done a video on Violet, but we've done well, me and Jake, we've done a video on her, but funny you should say that. I was thinking for a Britannic month on doing a video of the three unsinkables, which includes Violet. And at the moment, Violet Jessup seems very popular on YouTube for some reason. I think it's all down to her surviving audio, which is on the channel now. Woohoo! So our girl Violet is getting mentioned once again. So I am considering doing another video of her with Archie Jewell and Arthur John Priest. I nearly forgot Arthur's name, but it would be a crime if I did. And we're just thinking about doing I'm thinking about just doing a video on what they would have done on Britannic. Um, Get all of that, but yeah, definitely do that. Um, the trio of Titanic and Britannic survivors. Exactly, Jess. Exactly. She's amazing. I've been reading her memoir. Was that the one that was written by John Max Tone Graham by chance? Because if it is, I think I know which one you mean. Dad says, "Don't worry, I won't be a double agent tonight as I'm watching on phone in the hotel room." Dad, that is brilliant. That is brilliant for not double aging. Well done. Casey says, "Yep, that's the one." Oh, I mean, I haven't read the book yet, but I'm still meaning to because I said to Jake at one point, but I still need to get around to it if I get the time. But I've always wanted to create a short movie script or a play about Violet's life, which includes Arthur John Priest and Archie Jewell, but it's mainly in Violet's perspective on the Britannic. So it has been in the works for a while, but since life got in the way in other videos, I haven't really had the time to sit down. But I think this is going to be the time that I might try and give it a try again. I really don't know yet, but we're just gonna have to see how everything goes. Sorry, forgive me 1 second. Sometimes notifications on phones pop on for no reason, but yeah, here we go. That's fine. That's fine. Um, uh, Jess, Jess is saying to Casey, watch the Violet Jessup interview. And Casey says, that sounds amazing. I've been studying her in the hopes of writing my own piece on her life. Oh, Casey, that is brilliant. You know what, Casey? I think you and Jake will get along actually, because Jake loves to talk about Violet as much as Britannic. And if anyone has any questions about Britannic, Jake is the man. Jake is the man because that's how we got the nickname Mr. Britannic, because he knows everything about the Britannic. So any question, any answer that you want, if you're doing research or just asking a question in general, Jake's the guy, Jake's the dude. And Alex says, I wonder why no one bothered to make an interactive museum of Britannic. I guess we'll never know. You know what, Alex? Funny you should say that. I think there were in talks. Now, if Jake is still on there, Jake, if you're still on there, but correct me if I'm wrong, because I know we did talk about this the other day. Um, the Titanic Museum in Belfast is trying to actually get in touch with the Greek government to take some artifacts from the Britannic wreck to them on display in the museum. Now, I don't know if I sounded this a bit right or not, but this is from what I heard. But the trouble is really, if you are thinking about bringing artifacts from the wreck or doing a museum or a touring exhibition and you want to show the artifacts of Britannic on display, you need permission from the Greek government. And they are so strict with their laws because and they take their shipwreck protections so easily. And you need to have special permission for them, and the permissions will take forever because if there's anyone who takes away an artifact without asking first, you anyone can be sentenced up to 15 years in prison. 15 years. That is almost equivalent to a sentence for like a murder crime of some kind. Yeah, so it is almost equivalent to that. So because think in a way the Greek government see the shipwreck as I don't know. I mean, I would like to actually describe it in the full sentence, but I really couldn't think of anything on it really. But yeah, so if anyone touches an artifact and raises it from the Britannic without permission from the Greek government, 15 years in jail on your bike. No witness, no repels anything really. I cannot really speak the life from me today. Jake said, we currently do have a video coming out about this. Yes, that is very true, Jake. We absolutely do. And we'll probably go into detail a bit more about that at the end of this month, I think. So, yeah. Hi, Mark. How are you? A good video on the Vanderchild. Oh, thanks, Dan. I'm so glad that you enjoyed Monday's video. I mean, that was one that I always wanted to do for such a long time, but I never knew that it would get over to 500 views. So, guys, thank you so much for that. It really, truly means the world. Um, they forgot her on the slipway. They did actually, Jess. It's a crime against nature. Because I've been trying really hard to get in touch with the people about getting the slipway to Olympic slipway to be recognised as Britannic slipway. Also, I still heard nothing. I doubt anything's going to happen anytime soon, but I am annoyed. I'm seriously annoyed about this. But Hey ho. Casey says, I just went to the Titanic Exhibition Museum in Orlando, Florida, and they have a very, 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 very small section dedicated to Britannic there. No real artifacts from what I remember, though. Do you know what? I've always wanted to go to the museum in Florida because I heard that's a really good museum. And yeah, normally with the artifacts, yeah, you do need to get permission from the Greek government though, because there's no chance really that you'll you'll get artifacts really without the permission from the Greek government anyway. And the Jess says, yes, true. And most of all, it is a war grave. You must have respect. Exactly, Jess. That is really, really right. Um, hello, Captain Mist. How are you? I think this is your first time. Welcome. Personally, I prefer Oceanic of 1899. I think you mean Oceanic 2. Do you know what? I have done a video on her last year, and I still got the book that I did a research on as well. In fact, it's actually right by my side, my bookshelf, oddly enough. But yeah, but it's definitely up there really. I might have to do another video on her at some point because I want to do like engineering comparisons because the engineering works on her are so different compared to the Olympic class liners. I think there was some similarities or differences, but I don't know. But again, that's going to be probably be up for next year's video ideas. But yeah, the so just as the name most changed most to be Olympic class museum, if they get Britannic artifacts, they most change the name. There we go. Yeah. Mark says, I like your video about War of Words. Oh, thanks, Mark. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Well, yeah, I mean, it wasn't really easy to do because I love the War of the Worlds musical. I tried reading the book, but I never got into it as much. But I really loved the musical. It was just so good. But why has it not been turned into a film yet? Why? And some of part of me is a bit annoyed about that because there's not much female leads really. But you just got to remember it was a male environment then. So if there was a War of the Worlds musical version with a female lead as someone female who's a journalist, I'm hands up for that. Hands down, hands up for it. Um, Captain Alex says, this is why I'm watching the Greeks like a hungry predator. And yes, I respect my princess's military work. Oh, that is really, really well said. But a hungry predator for the Greek government. Oh, that's really, really interesting. I like that sentence. I might have to adopt it. As much as I love the War of the Worlds musical, this is Dan, it still bugs me that the script gets the Thunder Child's colour on. Really? What colour was that? There are two World of the Wars films, 1953 and 2005, but they're not musicals. That's right, yes. But I never seen either of them. I watched a few clips of the 2005 one, but I'm trying to see if I can find it to watch on Disney Plus, but I don't think it's on there. But when it is, then I'll definitely have to look into it. Right, so we're nearly 40 minutes in, but I will have to see how I go. But because of my cold, I might start the trivia a little bit earlier than usual because there might be a time where I might lose my voice. So I just think if we give it 2 minutes to get ready, then we can make a start on it straight away. But yeah, so we've actually got into like the stuff as well. But I'm so gutted DK's not here because I need my bestie. I need him here. But oh well, never mind. Jess said, I really hate the Britannic movie, but I cannot hate her being, of course, for the Britannic. Yeah, I mean, Britannic movie didn't really give the Britannic justice, really. It was just like a rip-off of Titanic and a cheap version of it. But let's just put it that way. But yeah, but before we start on the quiz, I will give you the link to the newest video. No, not the video, the newest channel. Let's have a look because it's hard to get everything so right. But here we go. Yes. So if anyone wants to have a watch of it right now, I am going to leave a link in the to leave the link in the chat. There we go. And I will leave the link in the description box down below, probably at the end of the live stream, if I remember. But like I said, there's going to be a new very first video tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that, and also keep an eye on Discord as well, because I will be announcing it very big on there too. But if you would like to try to join History of Design in a Nutshell for more details, then head on over to the channel. Just over there. So again, I will leave the link here, and then I'll leave both links in the description box down below. Anyway, we're 40 minutes in. I think it's fair to say we will get started on the quiz. So we are having a warm. So for those who haven't done the quiz before, there have been a few people who have done quizzes that are similar to Sam's from Historic Travels, but over on our channel here, we like to do things a little bit differently. So, with each question, we always have a warm up question, and the questions would last between 10 to 12 questions. And if there's a tie, there is a tie break question as well. DK, you're just in time. We're just about to start the Britannic quiz. Oh, can you please be the schools on the doors, please? Did Maritime leave? Did Maritime I'm not too sure what for Maritime left. Oh, always here. Oh, Maritime, you're here. Phew! Get some like lead. Get DK, get the paper ready. Blue's just like DK, get ready, get ready. Right, so I know Blue and Maritime, they really want to go to head on again. So if anyone wants to take part in the quiz, just give a little bit of a hands icon, just like this, and then DK will put you down. For those who are wanting to do the quiz, and then we're gonna keep the scores of on the doors. So yeah, Jess is in, Blue is in. Unfortunately, I'm in the national fair. Oh, that's why you weren't here. Okay, change of plan. I will do them. I will do them. So let me just get my stickers or my notes. I haven't really done this before, so yeah, so that would be quite interesting. But here we go. So, quiz. So, forgive me for my aggressive typing again, but I didn't really know DK was there actually. I didn't know you were at the fair then, DK. That's actually quite surprised. But how is the fair? Are you enjoying it? Who else is there? Alex, he wants to be involved too. And I couldn't find the pin card. Okay, so uh so Cat Oblivious. So I'll put Mist, Captain Mist. And couldn't find the pickup. Oh, that's absolutely fine. Do not worry about it. But yeah. So Jake, are you entering the Britannic quiz? Or are you gonna stay out? Because we need Mr. Britannic to have his answer. I mean, is Maritime? Oh yeah, Maritime is participating. I've got him down. I've got everybody down at the moment, but I need to know if Jake is up for it or not. But if not, then we'll probably as well make a start. Yeah, Jess, I got you down. Do not worry, have got you down. I've just got to have my water for a minute. There we go. Yeah, I have a feeling my voice is gonna go. Okay, so probably Jake won't be in really. So we'll probably make a start anyway. So we've got a warm-up question. So get everything ready. Now, I might be a little bit slow on picking up the answers because I'm going to go back and forth with each screen because DK sent me the questions through Discord. So it's going to be back and forth with some of the questions. But hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be okay. So If I don't pick up your answers quickly, then I'll probably see what I can do. So, anyway, we're going to be moving on to the warm up question. So, warm up question. This ship was built by Harland and Wolff, which was Yard 433. By 1915, it was later requisitioned to play a huge role for the Darnelius service. Cannot pronounce it right. The Darnelius service, providing first aid and to care to British and enemy soldiers. What was the name of this ship? And it's fair to say everyone might know the answer to this one. Yes, everyone knows the answer to this one. Jess has got it. Blue has got it. Yeah, Mist has got it. Maritime's got it. I and Alex has got it. Yeah, so I have a feeling that it won't be counted for this one because it's a warm-up question and everyone knows this one. So at least we're all getting our brains into gear. Now, here comes the really hard parts, and these are the ones that will be counted for. So, anyway, here we go. So, and also with the questions, when I say go, you have to write your answers in the chat as fast as you can. So don't do anything or don't type in your answers until I say the word go. So, okay, so let's start. Question 1. The Britannic served as this role, meaning the ship has to be painted white, painted red crosses, and a green stripe across the hull with yellow funnels. What was the role of the Britannic? And there's a clue: the US naval ships Mercy and the Comfort are also these types of ships as well. Ready, steady, go. Warming their hands up. Okay. Maritime's got it first. So Maritime, yeah, was counted as a point. Oh, he's on it. He's on it. Maritime is on it. Everyone's just be like, no, Maritime. But I definitely think it's going to be a really good question just to warm up for Sam's Q&A for you, Maritime. It definitely will get you a brain for Thursday. Starting well. Were you first there, Jess? Let's have a look. No, Maritime was actually first, actually. But yeah, so Maritime was a bit quick. Sorry, Jess, but that was the one that I could see. But yeah, anyway. So DK says, and yes, the USN Mercy and Comfort are in active service to this very day. Really? I did not know that actually. Okay. Right. Okay. So we're going to be moving on to question 2. So we'll move on to question 2 now. Question 2. This beautiful item for the Britannic was meant to be installed inside the ship, but never happened due to the outbreak of the First World War. What was the instrument and where was it originally supposed to be at? And here is a clue. It was on my channel before, but you need to have the full name of the musical instrument and where the location of it is. On your marks, get set, go. I definitely need like a little bell actually. Pipe, organ, yes, but looking for something that's that the full name. Looking for the full name of the organ. And the grand staircase. Um, not actually the grand staircase, but definitely yeah, I mean, it is in the grand staircase, but I need 2 answers rather than 1 because 1 doesn't really count, I'm afraid. So, um, okay, so everyone's got organ, but I'll probably show you the answer because I don't think anyone's going to remember this. But I'm going to actually copy and paste the answer now. But I think the whole thing I was looking for was the whole name. So yeah, I was looking for that, like, the whole name really, even though everyone said organ, I was just looking for the whole name of it. So sorry, guys, but that was a good try though. That was a good try though. That definitely that was a trick question. So well done, DK. That you've done a really good trick question there. Okay, question 3, and this should be an easier one. The Britannic was launched from Harland and Wolff shipyard at yard number 2, where the RMS Olympic was launched from this same slipway. What date was the Britannic's launch? What date? What was the day of the Britannic's launch? On your marks, get set, go. I can see that my throat's really, really going. Oh, Maritime and Jess have tied together. So both of them were first. So I will give them a point each this time. So far we've got really good so far. We definitely have got like something. I think Blue came up at the same time as well. So I think Blue, you get a point there actually. So Blue, Maritime, and Jess all like tied together at the same time. So they're gonna have like their count all together. Yeah, so definitely my voice is going. Can anyone still hear me okay? So give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me okay. This is not like the best time for that. Oh, Jess says yes. Okay, that's fine. We can hear you. Okay, that's fine. I might just sound a bit stuffily, but so, yeah, yep, you're a champ. Oh, thanks, Casey. Oh, that's really sweet. Yeah, so well, I will try to do my best, but I feel my voice is getting a bit croaky, like a frog. But we're nearly there. We've got question 4, so we've got a few more to go. So once we get to question 5, we'll do the scores on the doors halfway, and then we will do the final scores of the doors probably around question 8, after question 8, and then we'll see how we go from there. Anyway, question 4. The Britannic makes this stop. The Britannic makes this stop at a town in Italy to refuel for coal before heading back out to the Argentinian Sea for the Darnell's service. Now, I cannot pronounce the name of the service, which is bleh. What was the name of this town? And for the bonus points, what was the volcano that overlooks the town? So I'll repeat this question again. The Britannic makes this stop at a town in Italy to refuel for coal before heading back out to the Argentinian Sea for the Darnell's service. What was the name of this town? And for a bonus point, what was the volcano that overlooks the town? On your marks, get set, go. Here I go. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Blue and Maritime, Jess, and oh no, Jess, I don't think I will actually count your question because that's for a bonus point. So sorry. Oh, well, we'll give you half a point, Jess. We'll give you half a point for that one. Uh, yeah, so we'll give Jess half a point for that one. And then we also got Blue and Maritime tied together again. So we'll give them a point each as well. So Jess gets 1.5, and Maritime this one and this one. Okay, that's fine. I can't believe Maritime knew the name of the volcano. Do you know what, DK? I cannot believe it too. And it was Mount Vivarius. I can't really pronounce that word actually, but oh man, Maritime, you are a genius. But DK actually left a fact on there, and I'll read this out. For those who don't know, Mount Varius is the volcano responsible for destroying the Roman city of Pompeii and other surrounding cities in 79 AD. Its last interruption was in March of 1944 during World War II. So there we go. Dad said James May once referred to Varius as Pompeii's natural pizza oven. Oh, really? That is really cool. I like that term. Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah. Um, right. Okay. So, other question. So we're moving on to question 5, and then we'll do scores on the doors. Question 5. The Britannic only had one captain during her crossings. And he has also okay. Let me start again. Sorry. The Britannic only had one captain during her crossings, and he also has a cool nickname as well. What was the name of this captain? And this has to be first and last and middle name, not required. And for a bonus point, what was his nickname? On your marks, get set, go. I go, oh. Jess and Miss got that one right at the same time. So I'm definitely giving them a point each for that one. That was really good though. Well done, you guys. Oh, amazing stuff. Amazing. There we go. So, oh, but Maritime, yeah, Maritime did, I think, did Maritime get it at the same time as well? I don't think Maritime's question counted because I didn't really see Maritime. So I'm afraid Maritime's question won't really count. Sorry, Maritime. But about everyone else, yep, everyone else was there. So schools on the doors so far. Jess, who has 2.5 points in the lead. Maritime with 3. Blue with 2 points. Missed with 1 point. And Alex, no point. But Alex, don't fret. We will catch you up very, very soon. So well done to everyone who's actually made a score so far. And that was really, really good. And you guys are quick tonight. That is really, really good. But I forgot to say as well, I did do a YouTube short on Charles Bartlett and his nickname. Iceberg Charlie. And fun fact, he was originally supposed to be one of the captains for the Titanic, but never happened. Though he was responsible for the Sea Charles, well, prior to the Titanic Sea Charles as her captain, before Captain Haddock took over for her Sea Charles, and then it was Captain Smith. So there we go, different connections through there. So anyway, we'll move on to question 6. This U-boat was in the Argentinian Sea laying down underwater mines prior before the Britannic struck one and sank. What was the name of this German U-boat? On the marks, get set, go. And we don't need to repeat that one because everyone probably this one. Maritime's got it again. Ah, Maritime, you get a point. Oh, got a point for that. And Jess, I saw you at the same time as well, so I'll give you another point too. And yeah, so yeah, but I'm actually quite surprised. Shane, you 21. Sorry, that is absolutely wrong. Sorry, Shane. But good try though, good try. But yeah, well done, Maritime and Jess. You both are so quick tonight. Well done. Right. Okay. So we will go on to question number 7. But some of the questions don't need repeating actually, because I think you guys might know them already. Anyway, question 7. When the Britannic hit the mine, it also caused these cables to snap between the two masts. Okay, I've started on that one, so I'll start again. When the Britannic hit the mine, it also caused these cables to snap between the two masts. What were the names of these cables? On your marks, get set, go. Yeah, and I'm sorry about that. I know I went hiccups a lot there. Oh, ship's antenna. Yes, I'll give you half a point that one for maritime. And Captain Alex has got that one. I got half. He gets half a point for that as well. So maritime gets half a point. The antennas, because that was right. And also Alex gets a point too. So no, actually, who is that? Is that Mist? Or was it hang on, the Argentina? I thought she said it. Yeah, she did think in the Kia channel, but DK came up with the questions, not me. So yeah, so the antenna, yeah, that's right. And then Captain Alex gets a half a point each as well. So yeah, I thought it was Alex. So wow, but you guys are really doing really well at the minute. Well done. But And then who else got it? But yeah, I'm actually quite surprised that Maritime you didn't get the the wireless and the Marconi wireless as well. But yeah, but that's really good though. But yeah, we'll definitely get half a points really as well. The antenna cable. Oh yeah, Blue. Sorry about that. I didn't really see that one. Okay, Blue. I'll give you another point as well for that. Yeah, sorry about that. I really didn't see it. I blame it all on my roots. Oh, DK. Oh, DK, well, DK. What we're gonna do with that? Yeah. Right. Okay. Question 8. This and question 8. It has been featured on my video. It has been featured on a video last week, so you should know this one. But if you don't, you're in deep trouble. I'm joking. I'm joking. Anyway, question 8. This Boy Scout managed to escape death by jumping up onto a lifeboat rope and dodged the port propeller blade that killed 35 people during the sinking. However, he is also the last survivor of the Britannic. What was his name? On your marks, get set, go. I was like, Jess and Maritime, you both got it right again. So I will give you half a point each now. So I can't believe you both got it quick, especially Jess, because you know that answer so well, really. You definitely really do. And oh, we got Blue and we got Mist as well. So okay, so we'll give Blue and Mist points as well. Oh, yeah, but well done, guys. That's really good. Yeah, so George Pearman, he died in 2000. So I couldn't believe that there was the um I couldn't believe it was really, really interesting to see how many survivors were there on the Britannic. But there we go. There we go. Right, anyway, so question number 9, and I have mentioned this earlier in the live stream. So if you were here at the beginning of the live stream, then you'll probably know this answer to this. So anyway, question 9. Speaking of names, these 3 have one thing in common: surviving the Titanic disaster and the Britannic, but only 2 were involved in the collision of the Olympic and the HMS Hawke. What were the names of these 3? On your marks, get set, go. Jess! Jess has got it right! Woohoo! Woohoo! Well done, Jess! Jess, we will give you a point for that. Oh, Miss, even though you got Violet right, I was looking for all 3. Sorry about that. And Maritime, oh, I mean, Maritime, I know you were definitely quick, but unfortunately, I won't give you a point for that. But really, really sorry. But never mind. Hey ho. And then Blue, it's the same. I'm really sorry, but that it's getting so close now. So would anyone like to do scores on the doors? Before we move on, just to have a bit of fun because it is getting really, really close now. It is getting really, really close. Right. So, okay, Maritime says yes, please. Okay. Okay. In last place with the wooden spoon, we have Shane. And joining Shane is Mist. Well, no, not actually not Mist. Is Alex, Captain Alex with 1.5. Mist with 2 points. And in second place, Blue with 4, and tied first place are Maritime and Jess by 5.5 points. So it's very close between Jess and Maritime this time. So Maritime, you've got a new rival coming on your way. But anything can happen. Anything can happen. We should win. Oh no. I think Maritime's just like, I will not be defeated. I'm afraid to be defeated. But Jess is actually quite happy. So anything can happen. So we're just going to have to see how we go. So Maritime and Jess, whatever happens, good luck to you both. You're definitely doing one really well. So we only got 3 questions left, and I don't think there's going to be a tie break question, unless it is necessary, but we're just going to have to see how I go. Anyway, we're moving on to the question 10. In 1975, this man discovered the Britannic and even held a conference on camera with surviving personnel, including Sheila Macbeth Mitchell, and entered the wreck with his divers for the very first time. What was the name of this explorer? On your marks, get set, go. Jess and Maritime, you've done it again! You tied again! Okay, okay. Now we really got to do a tie break question if you guys can keep up like that. And Blue, yep, we will give you a point as well as Mist. So, because I think you all tied in like really well, but it is close. It is really getting close now. Really getting close. I honestly couldn't spell his name. Oh, never mind. Never mind, Alex. I mean, it is very hard to pronounce anyway. I don't know if he's French, but I think he is French. But I think he is his French anyway. But it's all right though, guys. It's okay. So anyway, so question 11, and this is a really recent question. In 2009 and 2019, respectively, these 2 men died while diving to the wreck of the Britannic due to faulty equipment. What were the names of these 2 men? And I'll repeat that question again before I say go. In 2009 and 2019, respectively, these 2 men died while diving to the Britannic due to faulty equipment. What were the names of these 2 men? On your marks, get set, go. And I need to have both names to get a point each. Jess says, I don't remember. Maritime's pending. Oh, yeah, he is French. I thought so. Okay. Dan says, I've got to have to go shortly, but if you scroll back on the chat, you'll see my answer for the. Oh, no worries, Dan. Thank you so much for letting me know. And take care of yourself, Dan. Hope you have a lovely day. Missed. Yes, Carl Spencer is one, but I need both names, I'm afraid. um, there we go. Keep in mind, Jake and I will be talking about these 2 men. Exactly. Yeah. Yes, exactly, DK. Because I know Jake has talked about them a lot. Oh, Carpenter and Tim Savile. Yes, now you've got there, Mist. So you've got a point there since you've got 2 men now. Well done. Yep. So, thanks a lot, Savile. No, I'm afraid, Blue. I'm afraid not. So, yep. So, Mist did get that one right. Well done, Mist. And that was a quick one as well. Good save. I'll have to imagine that if he was a goalkeeper for saving, you just have to think, good save, goalie. Anyway, prepare for the final question. Drum roll, please. Oh, final question. True, true. Ah, I can't even spell true. True or false? The wreck of the Britannic is protected by the Greek government, as diving to the wreck without permission can lead up to 15 years in prison. True or false? On your marks, get set, go. Maritime! You got that quick! And Alex at the same time as well. Ooh, that is so good. So I definitely think I'll give Maritime and Alex a point as well. And yeah, so because I think that even though Jess and Miss got that one too, they weren't quick enough, I'm afraid. So only Maritime and Alex could got this. But since we all done with the questions now, would anyone like to know the final scores on the doors? I'm afraid there's no one more question, Jess, because there's no tie break this time. Yep. So, okay. So everyone says go ahead. So, in last place with the wooden spoon is Shane. In second last place with 2.5 points is Captain Alex. In third no, not in third. In fourth place is Captain Mist with 4 points. In third place was Blue with 5 points. Miss says meh. Oh, don't worry, Miss. You've done really well this time. In second place is Jess with 6.5 points. But in first place is Maritime with 7.5 points. So, congratulations, Maritime. You are this week's winner. Congratulations. Woo! Well done, Maritime. And also well done to Jess as well, because even though Jess knows the Britannic so well, she did really good of tying in with Maritime. So I think Jess deserves a round of applause as well. So well done, Jess. Massive well done to you. And sending loads of hearts love as well. Cocky and enjoy your martini. Oh my goodness. But it was a really good quiz this time, guys. I definitely think it was really good. Captain Mist says, got to go now as I have to wrap up a production on my MV Carnarvon Castle video. See ya. Oh, no worries, Miss. Take care and thank you for participating in the quiz as well. I hope you have a good day. And with that being said, I'm going to probably have to sign off myself because I am losing my voice with all the talking. So, yeah, so I'm going to probably have to sign off for the night. But guys, thank you so much for coming on today. It has been an absolute pleasure seeing everyone again. And I'm sorry I've been gone away for so long, but it's always good to see every one of you again. And if you want to check out these or to check out the links in the description, go ahead and check out the link to my new YouTube channel, Journey Through the Ages. And then also, if you would like to keep up to date with more information for both the History Inside a Nutshell and Journey Through the Ages, you can actually find this Discord server in the chat, and I will leave the links in the description down description box down below. I can't even pronounce this. That's how my mind's going. Amazing. DK says, congrats to all that participated. Yes, definitely congratulations. And oh, Casey, you joined the server. Brilliant. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the server. So I'll see you in a minute. And until then, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. And I hope you have a brilliant weekend. And hopefully, we will do another live stream, same time next Friday. I will keep up to date if anything happens. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. And we'll catch you next week. Take care. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. Bye.